Though the God of wisdom guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
This is Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes breakdown. Here we go. Let's go. Look at it. You see that? You see all that? See that information there? Yeah, that right there. Yeah. Okay. All right, moving on. Tom Aspinall here. Born April 11th, 1993. Aries here. 31. 6'5", 78-inch reach. Been on a tear. What? He lost to Curtis Blaydes. Knee injury? Oh, bummer. I hope it doesn't happen again. No, it won't. He'll be alright. But he might lose. So. But my instincts say Tom Aspinall wins. But my instincts aren't always right. So that's why we do this breakdown and get into stuff and figure out things about people and what's going on and knowing thyself. So let's get to know thyself of these fighters, huh? Curtis Blaydes here. 33, February 18th, Aquarius, 1991. He lost to Sergey, but then he beat Gelton Almeida. So, and he beat Tom Aspinall, but, this is kind of like, but is this like Adesanya, and when he called out Alex Pereira and then lost to him? Is this what this is? This could be like that. It could be something like that, right? Alright, so here you go. Here's your fights. Instinct say Tom Aspinall wins. Let's go to deeper information about these fighters. Alright, so we got Salford, England, Naperville, Illinois. One shorter by an inch, but has a longer 2-inch reach. All right. Here's your instincts winner and loser. All right. Mars period of their year in their life. Jupiter period. Curtis here. 10 of diamonds. Aspinall. 7 of diamonds. Curtis in their period. Slight loss. The information on Curtis Blaydes is just, oh my goodness. He just is like, he's gonna win. All the money's his. Like what? But then Tom Aspinall has some pluses and wins and benefits here, but they're more like developing his inner self and not the outer body self. Ace of diamonds, he's gonna lose. And I hate saying this because I thought he was like, a really good heavyweight that's gonna dominate for a while, but doesn't look that way. He might come back later and do that though. Because Curtis Blaydes has got a year of good money. He's an Aquarius, Aries. Transit score is where the big one here. The transit score is not that much of a difference, but still, Curtis has got a +6 over -2 Tom. So Tom's transit energy is against him, and this is a challenge. So he's at a -2 challenge in his transit score of his life right now on the 27th when he fights. And Curtis has got a +6, and his destiny is in his favor, and everything else is in his favor. So I'm in the high end odds with that information for Curtis to win. All right, but he's in England, so, and I hate to be like this, but you know, there's that ancient ancestral cultural bloodlines, you know, black and white, that whole thing. So he's in enemy territory. Curtis is, in a sense, not like literally, but like, you know, in a sense with the energies and ancestral regions and stuff like that. Not like, you know, we want to kill each other, but like enemies in a fight, obviously, right? But also enemy territory where it's like, you know, he's from America, okay? His ancestry probably never been to England as far as living there. Maybe, I don't know, but see what I'm getting at? Like, there's a different region. Like, it's not Leon Edwards we're talking about, right? Leon Edwards grew up and is from England, so that's different. His migration from his ancestry is different than Curtis's, okay? So there's going to be a difference there. Now, we also have here loss, draw, wins for Tom. All right, now if it goes to decision, I can see Tom winning a split or it being a draw. England is famous for letting their fighters win fights they shouldn't win, and I ain't gonna get into that, but that they're famous for that. England will favor their own fighters if it goes to decision. I guarantee you, Tom Aspinall will win regardless of what happened, regardless of performance. The only way is if like Tom just laid on his back the whole time and got dominated. That would be the only way he like would get a decision loss, but it's not gonna happen in England, right? It's not gonna happen. Not with that King of Charles there and the royalty there and all the power they have. They ain't gonna let that happen. Now, Curtis though, he's got the power. He can finish. He can be unorthodox potentially. He can be creative. Things could change in the 4th and 5th round. We're going 5 rounds here, folks. Remember that. This isn't a 3-rounder, okay? We're going 5 rounds. So honestly, I think Curtis is gonna win 4th and 5th round TKO or KO. But he could win a split decision. But I find that extremely like unlikely, like a 1% chance he wins a split decision. But there's a bonus potential here, fight of the night. Okay. And either that or yeah, it's just gonna be fight of the night because I'm pretty sure it's gonna go 4 or 5 rounds. So unless there's another fight Dana wants to give a fight of the night to, but then that means whoever wins this, sorry, we have a thunderstorm. But if there is a KO, knockout, 4th, 5th round, but he has to like consider other fighters and there maybe done better. Like, there's no guarantees with any of this. So, well, we have Tom Aspinall's transits here. Here's the information. Here is the transit score. And here is Curtis Blaydes. Here's Curtis Blaydes' transit score. And there you go. So it might be fight of the night contender is what I'm saying, right? So it might not be guaranteed, but somebody else might get fight of the night because 2 fighters just did better. But there might be, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bonus for somebody, at least one person here on this fight. Probably, more than likely. Because Dana likes, you know, rewarding people who have been there. You know what I mean? Put in the work kind of thing. Which I agree with. So. Alright, let's move into the tarot readings. Alright, we got Universal Fantasy Tarot for Tom Aspinall. And we have Cosmic Tarot for Curtis Blaydes. Alright, let's start with Tom. Alright, Tom Aspinall, he has the 10 of Pentacles in his spirit, so he is cautious and understands and is prepared and understands spiritual connections with him in his life and what that means for him. 3 of Cups in reverse in his intellectual or mind is he's childlike and can be falling for he can be gullible is what I'm saying, and he can be like letting his guard down because he's so happy about winning the interim championship. The Sun in reverse here in the physical, he's not physically in the fight, he's not focused on the little things or the things that make him happy. He's focused on winning, right? And if he were to implement the childlike attitude he has right now with God and understand he doesn't need to focus so hard on winning because God's got his back, and if he's gonna win, he's gonna win, which he kind of has that attitude because the social aspect shows 6 of Pentacles, like he's doing that, like he's embracing it, he's working on it, right? And the Judgment here is the underlying issue here. It's not quite all the way there for him. He's not done with this stage of life where he's fitting into the new him or like shedding the skin or like adapting to this new lifestyle or whatever it is that's going on in his life. It's like an adjustment that he's not quite ready for. So that goes in ties with why I said I don't think he's quite ready for to be a dominating champion. I think that's to come soon though, after this. I think that might be next year or the year after. Because he's only 31, right? So he's in his prime. Alright, but Curtis Blaydes is also in his prime, and let's shuffle the cosmic deck for Curtis Blaydes. Alright, so for Curtis here, he has the King of Pentacles here, upright in his spiritual. So he is secured in his values and his spiritual aspects of his life and knowing himself when it comes to the spiritual stuff. His mind is not distracted with other perceptions or other ways of thinking or doing things. He is stuck on what he's going to do in the fight, and he's going to take him to the deep end and drown Tom Aspinall. We might get a 4th round finish here with ground and pound or something. Physical, Princess of Pentacles. Bountiful, youthful in his energy, creative, altruistic, all those wonderful things about a Princess of Pentacles. Young, beautiful energy. Oh man. He's 33, but he's like feeling like he's 28 or something like that. You know what I mean? But he has the 9 of Wands and the underlying energies in reverse, which is he may get overflow or burn or become a gust of wind and miss the mark. He might miss the mark. Okay, there's an underlying energy that Curtis might miss the mark or might get reckless or crazy or get caught off guard because he went when he shouldn't have went or something like that. And then the social aspect here is King of Wands. So he's a bit awkward with his stuttering, and people are like, he's not that good in the social game. And then the 3 of Swords in his heart, he's letting it go and allowing himself to heal those trauma wounds of whatever, being bullied or whatever it is for him. So he's getting a healing here because people are listening and hearing what he has to say, and he's on a public stage, and that does a lot for people. So, Curtis Blaydes here I'm going to give him a 75-80% chance of winning. Yeah, that high, yeah. But there's still some things that like, he get caught, if Tom Aspinall allows God to take over his body and doesn't try to control the situation. But if Tom Aspinall controls the situation, which I think he's going to, and he's not in the flow, like he's off his rhythm or off his game or something, because he has the 3 cops in the mental game and the sun in reverse in his physical game, where Curtis is kind of like the opposite a little bit. So yeah, there you go. That's the reading. Don't forget, if you have a gambling addiction, please go get some help. Do not be betting your rent money and stuff. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and all those amazing things you do. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time.